What happens when a flat earther uses actual science? Well, we get to find out in this documentary, Behind the Curve. Meet Bob. Now, Bob is one of the leading, this is going to be a real stretch, thinkers in the flat earth community. And he is determined to prove the earth is flat. How, you ask? With science, baby!
We will experimentally show that there's no curvature to the earth, there's no forward motion to the earth, as well as the energy that's coming from the stars and the sky is rotating around this plane at about 15 degrees per hour.
Now, what is a scientific way to prove the earth is flat?
If the earth is spinning at one rotation every 24 hours, that means that every hour it has to turn 15 degrees. And if the gyroscope is mounted anywhere on earth, it's going to drift. In today's 21st century navigation systems, they're using what's called a ring laser gyroscope. It is extremely precise. If we could simply get one of these ring laser gyroscopes, we would be able to prove once and for all that there is no rotation to the earth. One of the people in the community actually purchased one for $20,000.
Great, that sounds pretty good. $20,000, not sparing any expense. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. I've got some big news. I am ready to get behind the flat earth movement. See you later, you fucking globetards. So the results are in.
But what we found is when we turned on that gyroscope, we found that we were picking up a drift, a 15 degree per hour drift. Obviously, we were taken aback by that.
Well, don't I feel like a fool? Not as much as this twat, though. Okay, so the experiment didn't go his way. So what does that mean for the flat earth community? Is it over? Can we move on?
We obviously were not willing to accept that.
Now that's an interesting way to do science. This statement is so very, very telling about who these people are.
And so we started looking for ways to disprove that it was actually registering the motion of the earth and that it in fact was registering the motion of the sky. So the next thing that we set out to do was to encase the fiber optic gyro in what's called a zero Gauss chamber to see if we could actually shield the energies being generated by the heaven. And we were unsuccessful with that, unfortunately.
The fact that he's not willing to accept this evidence means one thing. If the evidence doesn't go his way, then he's going to ignore it, pretend it didn't happen, blame it on something else, and try to find some other loophole to explain it away.